Hey, so today we're going to talk about how to track support and resistance levels. Now, this is a basic fundamental concept within technical analysis. A support level is sort of a floor in the market, right? It's a level below which the price is unable to go. Resistance, think of it as a ceiling. It's a level above which we're unable to go. So by looking at a chart, focusing on where we're at now and where we've been, so start now and go to the left, we can identify key turning points. What levels of support and resistance can we anticipate based on where a chart has turned before? Let's look at a chart of the S&P 500. You can see what I mean over the last 6 to 8 months. So here we're recording this in early August of 2022. The S&P 500 is approaching or has approached the 4150 level. Now, a lot of market strategists, including myself, we've focused on this 4150 to 4200 range in no small part because that's where the S&P peaked in late May and early June of this year. So as the S&P sold off and made a new low in June, starts to rally back up and retest those previous highs. That's called a level of resistance. That's where we might expect the price to stall out, which is what we've seen over the last week because it's attempting to get above a previous level of resistance. Now, you can also see levels of support, right? A floor in the market. You can see back here in February and March of 2022, the price moved down below 4150, bounced higher, again bounced off of 4150 again a number of times in March as well before moving higher. There you have another great example of resistance where the S&P basically reached a high around 4,600. That is exactly where the S&P peaked out in early February. So as the market's moving higher, you look to the left, you recognize that we're nearing those previous highs. You anticipate resistance. That played out beautifully because the S&P sold off very quickly going into the month of April. So what we do to focus on support and resistance is look at where we're at now. Currently around 4122, look to the left. If we would move higher, expect resistance around 4150 to 4200. If we would break above that level, you'd probably look back to the previous level of resistance around 4600. What if we would sell off from here? Well, we can look back at the previous lows, maybe around 3950, which was the low from late July, certainly 3750, which was the low from early July, and absolutely 3650, the low from June. So as the price starts to retrace between extreme prices, we can focus on levels where prices found support and resistance before. As you're thinking about support and resistance levels on any of the charts you're looking at, make sure you take advantage of our alert engine. Click on Charts and Tools in the upper left corner of the website. You can set price alerts. So if you have a particular level of support and resistance that's of interest, set an alert, and then StockCharts will tell you when that level has been reached. So don't worry about tracking support and resistance levels on your own. Let StockCharts do some of that work for you.